for you and talk to you about my aha moment. And I'm getting ready in the bathroom, fixing my hair, and I ran out of hairspray. So I used another company's product today, and this is what we have. So I'm not representing Monat today. I'm just going to let you know. Okay, so a little bit about me. My name is Winfield, and I am a managing market mentor, or a I am Cadillac qualified, and I'm a stylist of 10 years. I was approached with Monat through Amanda Thomason and Janice. They came to my salon at a time that I was actually losing my hair, and it was perfect timing for me, but I was very cut off and didn't want to hear what they had to say. It was a multi-level marketing company, and I'm a stylist. I get the greatest products, I get them at wholesale, and I didn't want to hear what they had to tell me. They left me the products, and they said they'll be back in 2 days. Just try them, see if I like them. So I did. At first, I didn't like the way the bottles were small. I had used the liter-sized bottles, and I thought, these are too small for me. This isn't going to work. I didn't want to like it, you guys. I had every excuse, and I wanted to hate it. I used the product on the back bar, and oh my God, my gum, sorry. I used my product on the back bar, and I kind of liked it, not gonna lie. But I wanted to see if it actually grew hair, because I was losing hair by the handfuls. I was going through a very stressful time, and I was actually, the day that they came to the salon to, is that called a product drop? Yeah, product drop. I was taking my extensions out. I had worn tape and extensions for 6 years, and my hair was so fine on the sides that it was actually, I was unable to wear them anymore. So anyway, I was having a terrible time. So I wanted to try the product, but I was really super cheap, okay? I didn't want to buy it. So I told Amanda, I said, how am I supposed to know if this grows hair if I just use it for 2 days and you come back and get your product? Because I want her to give it to me. So she said, okay, that's all right, go ahead, you can keep it, just try it, no problem. So I brought it home and I tried it, and actually, I didn't like it at first. Unbeknownst to me, I was using products that had a lot of parabens and things in them, and so when I was washing my hair, I couldn't get my fingers through my hair. It was sticky, and I didn't know what detox was, but she schooled me on that. We kind of broke through all the detox thing, and then I started growing my hair back. I've never had thick hair. I've always had fine hair, and so to me, this was a godsend. I didn't want anything to do with the business, but I went ahead and I took the before pictures the day that I started, and I kept doing progress pictures, and I started to notice that it was working, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've tried everything. I actually I had gotten so desperate at one point that I had done what's called the inversion technique. It's something I learned on the Ebony website, and don't try it because it doesn't work, but you put vaginal cream on your head, and you turn your head upside down for 10 minutes a day. For like a month, you're supposed to do this, and massage your head with Monat cream, and it's supposed to make your hair grow, and it does not work, and it causes other issues we will not talk about. But I was doing that. So this worked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have clients that need this product. So I went ahead and I signed up as a market partner. I got the biggest pack. I thought, my goals were kind of like, I thought they were big for me. I just wanted to sell my products pack and make the money back on that. And I was like, score, I get my product 30% off, good. I was aiming real high, y'all. So anyway, I did that, sold my product, and then I had no desire to do the multi-level marketing company at all. I thought it was going to be embarrassing as a stylist to be representing a multi-level marketing company, and so I didn't want to do that. My husband, though, he got on a call with, I think Julie was doing the call, and he just was listening in one day, and he got pumped. He was like, this is going somewhere, I actually started being a customer with Monat, I think it was July of 2015, is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. And that's whenever they launched. So I actually got into this business when I could have still been a part of the founders pool. And it was like, I got in July. By September, if I would have reached a certain level, I could have been a founder, but like I said, I had no interest. When my husband caught wind at the founders pool, he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this thing. We're doing it. So I didn't know what I was doing. I got on board, so my husband was so excited. I got this huge burst of okay, here I go, I'm gonna do this. So that skit that just went down up here with Janice and Mallory, that was me. I was Mallory's person. And so I went and I mass texted, you were one of them. I mass texted all my stylist friends. I was like, y'all listen, there is this product, you can be a founder, it's launching, nobody's ever heard of it, it grew my hair back, I don't use vaginal cream anymore. Listen, you wanna do this. And people were looking at it and they weren't replying to me. You were one of them. And everyone was ignoring me and I was like, oh my God. I was doing that. I was like, they read it. Did I say something wrong? And I keep going back and rereading, what did I do wrong? So basically, I took that as a sign, this isn't for me. I'm not multi-level marketer. I can't be that person. I'm gonna lose all my friends. So I just quit. I quit. Fast forward to 18 months later, because I only have a few more minutes. 18 months later, one of my clients who had been using the product for a year, she was asking me, well, what is your upline like? Do they, reach out to you? Do you, what's the commission scale like? And these are questions I did not know the answer to. I was just using the product and I didn't really, it wasn't for me. So I didn't have answers, but I thought, why does she want to know about that? And so she told me, she said, I want to be a market partner. I want to do this. And so I thought, well, if she's going to do it, that means I have to do it because I'm her sponsor. So here I go. And so it lit a fire underneath me. And I thought, you know what? Somebody believes in this as much as I do. So it's my time. Here I go. I did not know what I was doing. I had my upline was calling me and she was like, you are going to be an AMP. If you get da-da-da-da-da, and she kept listing all these triple letters of all these things, and I was like, okay, well, what do I have to do now? And so I just kept doing little bites of things, and she was like, okay, just do this next step. And I'm like, okay, I got this. And I got really super excited, and I was like, okay, I'm doing the thing, y'all, here I go. So I started plugging into the team training with Julie, with Janice. I started watching all their videos, and I kept hearing them saying things about personal development. And I thought, well, what does that mean? I feel like I'm a good person. What do I need to do? I didn't know what personal development was. So I started researching that. I kept hearing people talking about different books, and so I started reading everything. And by reading, I mean I listened to an Audible because I did not, I bought the books and I was like, how am I gonna have time to read this? So I just actually ended up buying them on Audible. Y'all can do that. It's a great way. You can be in your car and you can listen to, it's like books on tape. It's awesome. I did the, Colored Personalities of MLM. I did GoPro by Eric Worre. This one I really liked. How Successful People Lead by John Maxwell. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. There was a lot of books that I listened to, and I started to recognize that personal development wasn't just being a good person. That didn't have anything to do with it at all. It had to do with just cultivating the skills necessary to communicate and to have a business. My aha moment, which is what I was supposed to speak about though, is actually whenever I plugged into Shawn Lee Cochran. She has a Facebook Live that she does every single day. She launched a course and it's called Proclivities, the Science of Connection. And basically, whenever I took that class, I learned to recognize the 4 different communication skills and connection skills, actually, to learn how to connect with people on their own level. I have a different, I connect in a totally different way than most of my friends. I'm very visual. I've got my friends that are, auditory learners, and I can't go into all that because I'm running out of time. But anyway, her course was awesome because it helped me build real connections with people. Before this, I really thought that I was an introverted person. I didn't talk to many people, and I didn't have a huge circle of friends. And now I can actually just really find connections with people, and that is a huge part of this. You want, like what Janice was saying, you want to build connections with people and not just collect people for your business. You will go so far if you actually spend time and actually connect with people and get to know them and actually have a genuine appreciation for them. Everybody has something that they can offer you. It doesn't matter who it is. You can learn something from everyone, and it's not everybody is going to be in your business. But anyway, personal development is where it's at, and I've got some books. Like I said, I didn't actually open them, but these are the books that I bought to read, that I bought on Audible. So I'm going to go ahead and this one called Real Leadership. I'm not giving this away because Stuart actually signed this book, and you can tell I was actually going to give it away, and then I saw that he signed it, and I was like, oh my god, I need to actually read this. But y'all need to get this, okay? Nobody's getting my copy. Okay, so the first one is for John Maxwell, How Successful People Lead, and it's a little bitty one you can carry in your purse. This is awesome. Okay. And this is 370-8958. I wonder if that's my ticket. That sounds familiar.
Do you want me to look?
Maybe it's a sign that I need to read the book. It's 370-8958. Anyone? I really do think it's mine. That's funny. Okay. I don't know where yours are at. 370-8943. Is that you?
Oh, thank you.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. This is for the 4-color personalities for MLM. And if you've already read this, then give it to someone in your downline because they need it too. 370-9061. Oh, yeah. Have you read this? This is good. I wish I could give away one of Shondi's courses. That was really cool. Okay, and this is for the slight edge. And I'm going to tell you, there's the first few pages in here do have some little dog ears on them. Because I did start to read this one, and this is right before I found out about Audible. So these are good things. They're highlighted for you. Let's see, 370-9164. You guys